Welcome to Shaping African Conversations. I am Lorna Irungu-Macharia. Today my guest is actually a dear friend. I have known him for 20 years. But more than that, he is one of the most senior cabinet secretaries in the government of Kenya. He is the cabinet secretary for tourism. Welcome to the show, Najib.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me on this conversation.
Thank you.
I was just reminiscing. I was hosting a children's show and he was the mayor of Mombasa doing amazing things. And we thought we just have to go and see what it is you were doing. And I want to start this journey there because your journey to tourism, Minister, is not accidental. It's actually something that your passion, your commitment has driven.
Yes,
so let's talk about 1998. Let's talk about the fact that you have been mayor of Mombasa and you wanted to shine a spotlight on this very key town in Kenya, in the region, one of the hubs for tourism, not just locally, but globally, not just region, globally. And you did something that no one else had ever done. Talk to us about what you did with the festival.
Well, I have been privileged to serve as a mayor of Mombasa 20 years ago. I was vocal and critical of services being delivered by the city council. And I didn't hide my opinion. A time came that I was told then, why don't you come from the private sector and lead? I took the challenge, naive. Definitely, I wasn't a politician then. And I was very young, I was only 30 years old.
Yes.
I was determined, I was honest. I also accepted that I could not achieve everything. So I started by involving the people. And I think I'm the only mayor in this country or in the continent that when the mayor quits, the people do demonstrate in the streets to demand the
Did you
return.
go back? Yes.
So that was really a touching moment for me when I saw the public came out in huge numbers asking me to return back. But anyway, it's a story for another day.
Yeah, but there's something that you did for me that elicited that reaction. When you launched the festival, it was the first time in Kenya we had seen anything that involved local people and tourism. Let's talk about that connection because this was not about the big hotels. This was about the people and the culture of Mombasa.
Well, the most important thing, I think, people saw fresh, young, new-styled leadership. That's one. So they built trust and they wanted to give me time to see what I am up to.
Yes.
The second thing is that I committed myself to serving the people. So we cleaned up the town. We did what the people wanted. So when it came to the cultural festival, it was now a celebration, the climax of only 8 months.
Yes.
8 months. I survived being a mayor 11 months in total. So we did that job. People appreciated, we celebrated. And also then I developed other pillars of my life. Honesty, commitment, and hard work. Those three pillars are very important for me. And sometimes I don't have to be an expert in any portfolio I'm given.
Yes.
But I'm committed, I'm passionate, I'm honest on what I want to do. And that's why when I get the support, people give me the support because they trust.
To be delivered.
Yes,
Yeah.
that I'll deliver and I don't have a hidden agenda into any program that I'm delivering to them.
Let's talk about your shift from the mayor to your next portfolio, which was culture and heritage and sport. And one of the things you were able to do, once again, you were very public facing. You are the person we saw. You took the mantle and took it ahead. You know, you're like, this is me. This is what I want to do. You supported the Lamu Cultural Festival. You built things that, once again, involved people. But also a different way of doing things, a way that showed us humanity, that showed us involvement. Why has this been the way you have taken your lead? What is it? Why is that important to you? To have involvement of ordinary people, not just the high-level stakeholders.
First of all, you have to identify what are the needs of the people. And then it doesn't matter the big things. It's actually the small things. That's why I started with a cultural festival. Small things eventually build to bigger things. And that is what I have done. So I am aware and sensitive what the needs of the people and the priorities, so you define them. And then you come up with participation of the people themselves. Because no one can do things on their own. You have to get a team to do it, and the team not better than the people themselves. And I'm very conscious about it, that these are the things that are going to touch the people's lives, and I've done them. Yeah, to value their identity in terms of culture when I was given the portfolio of culture. So everywhere I go, there are people who benefit from the status quo. And I'm one person, that's my background and my style of life. I'm not really much of processes, I am much of delivery.
Okay.
And when you deliver, people trust you.